good with boundaries? Most people don't really know what a boundary is. I mean, they know you're supposed to have good boundaries, but they don't actually know what it means to have a good boundary. So I want to talk about what good boundaries look like. Good boundaries have two components to them. They have a protection and a containment. So think about it like an orange. An orange has that outer layer where it's really about the rind is protecting the orange from the world so that ants don't get in and it doesn't get bruised and all of that. If you have a good protection layer, when somebody says something that's not true for you and you can just recognize, oh, that's about them, I'm not going to take it personally, and it bounces right off you. You're less reactive. You just see it as, that's their stuff. They're being human, just like I'm human. I just don't need to take it in and be all offended about it. Then there's the containment boundary, and that's really about keeping the orange peels together. You know, that white part that kind of holds those orange peels together, even when the outer peel comes off. This is about not spilling out into the world, being thoughtful about things like how much am I talking? Am I having a good talking, listening boundary? Am I careful to ask somebody if they want a hug instead of just hugging them? Like making sure that I'm not trampling on other people's boundaries and rights. Containment and protection are the key pieces. Now, one of the most important things to understand about boundaries is healthy boundaries change based on the safety of the person you're interacting with. When you're engaging with someone very, very safe, that you have a long history with being safe with, it makes sense to have loose boundaries. And if you're too rigid, that would be a problem. You should be letting people in that are safe. Likewise, if it's someone that you don't know very well, or someone that has a history of not being particularly safe, it really makes sense to have more rigid boundaries and protect yourself more. This has been 2-Minute Tools with Theresa Benoit. Learn to love better and be better loved. Call us today.